What's going on, Assassins? It's Dark Strider, and tomorrow we get title update 1.0.7. So I've got the patch notes, and some of this stuff we already know. Some of this is news to us, and also we have patch sizes, which we'll start off with. So Sony will have 8.92 gigabyte, Xbox 19, Mac 9, PC 16, and Steam 9 gigabyte. On top of that, of course, one of the highlights is going to be New Game Plus. As long as you completed the game, you could start a New Game Plus. And the really weird thing is that after you complete your New Game Plus run, you will be able to get 2 items. One is the Whisper of Gold, which is a gold katana for Noe, and the other is the Dragon's Gold, which is a legendary long katana, which is gold plated as well. And I don't know, it's kind of weird. I think it's kind of gaudy to have some kind of gold stuff, but it is what it is. And honestly, those are towards the end of the game once you complete the New Game Plus, and you know, it'll come to your inventory. Also, it'll have its own engraving, so that's something to look forward to. Now, on top of that, the knowledge rank and level cap will increase. Your level cap is going from 60 to 80, and your knowledge rank is going from is expanding to 9 and 10, which will give you more combat techniques to like look up, more things to do, which is pretty cool, honestly. Let's see, New Game Plus awaits, but before taking on the task of the new journey, you can upgrade the passives and skills of Noe and Yusuke. Players will gain 1 new rank for multiple nodes in their mastery skill, and 10 new ranks for all existing knowledge passives to become even more formidable. So they're going to add, I guess, extra things to learn in each one of the skills, like you know, shinobi, katana, etc., which I think that'll be kind of cool, honestly. It gives you more to do, more to look forward to. Additional highlights: they removed performance warning on MacBook Air. They fixed an error in photo mode where show the UI prompt was visible in the preview mode, so you'll not see that whatsoever. Individual items will now have their dedicated page within the store. So I guess, you know, obviously the store works. Anytime you want to buy something, you could buy it one at a time rather than buying the set or, you know, 2 or whatever. And Katsuhime no longer vanishes from the hideout after the previous 1.0.5 fix for the breakup bug. Balancing, they adjust the number of mon received from trading. Purchasing items costs less, whereas selling items gives more. Increase the number of resources gained from dismantling items. Slightly increase the amount of crafting materials needed to upgrade items. Okay, so you give us more items when we break things down, but it takes a lot more to do when we, you know, upgrade it. Really weird. The radial effect upgrade in Yasuke's Teppo tree had its base damage increased from 25% to 50%, and its damage is also increased by other armor buster upgrades. Allies now gain more health and damage as the player levels up. Ronin enemies now have 4 health segments, up from 3, which is pretty wild. I mean, they're pretty easy to begin with, so, you know, maybe you should worry about having more appear more often. Those in the shinobi, especially when we're doing these challenges. So for general bug fixes, cultural discoveries near Kitano Castle now appear correctly in the codex after being observed. Corrected Noe's kata dialogue in Wakasa. They added a mark all as red option for the codex menu. Added a level selector for the knowledge path. Fixed the limitless trophy, occasionally not unlocking after obtaining a legendary piece of gear of each type. Don't know who had those problems, but clearly they were a problem and they fixed it. Now, gameplay. They addressed an issue where players potentially got stuck outside the Animus wall during the revenge mission in Segura Castle. They fixed a bug where players could get stuck inside a room in Psyche Castle. Corrected a bug where you could get stuck while exiting the Miyataki warehouse. Fixed a bug where players could get stuck inside the rocks in the Obama Hillside area. They addressed an issue with Noe's Robes of the Enraged. Genzaburo's Teppo Master is back from lunch and is now present at the Kaya Shrine. They fixed an error with some cross-progression achievements caused if playthrough was partly on a Mac OS. Now, skills and upgrades. They fixed an issue where the hidden hand cooldown reduction upgrades were not applied. Fixed an issue where the extended perception, the Shinobi upgrade, didn't grant the extra tools damage. They corrected an issue where the Nightcrawler Assassin passive didn't grant damage at night. Corrected an issue where the Endless Barrage Tanto upgrade was instead granting the effect of the Contemplation Tanto upgrade, and vice versa. Fixed an issue where the Invigorating Kill Tanto upgrade only worked with the stabbing part and move and not the throw. Addressed an issue where the Teppo's Might Teppo upgrade only worked with the automatic follow-up shot and not the Teppo melee swing. Corrected an issue where perks that increased adrenaline gained on deflect, parry, and dodge had little to no effect. Fixed an issue where damage assassinations give less adrenaline than successful assassinations. Fixed an issue where the ability damage knowledge tree had no effect beyond the first level. They corrected an issue where the posture damage knowledge tree node had no effect beyond first level. Solved an issue where the vulnerable damage knowledge tree node had no effect past the first level. That's a lot of errors with just the first level. An issue where afflictions had lower durations on civilians than other enemies. An issue where damage reduction perks weren't applied against some enemy projectiles. An issue where the Wave of Wasps Teppo was awarded with a random perk instead of its legendary perk. Addressed an issue where equipping the Gown of the Spirit Noe Light Armor prevented all tools from applying any buildup. That's pretty wild. Visual and graphics. They addressed various environmental issues with floating trees and rocks. They fixed an issue where the glowing eyes on the Mountain Demon Kanabo appeared out of place when the weapon was holstered. Corrected an issue where the Iki banner within the hideout did not match its preview. They fixed an issue where the game would crash when previewing hideout cosmetic stations on a building with the dragon skin applied to it. As for UI, the database entry for Senno Ryu now displays the correct image. Corrected an issue where setting the HUD visibility to disable, then switching to on, would cause some of the HUD modules to not work. A text-only issue where Armor Avoidance Long Katana upgrade stated it granted 100% armor piercing when it only granted 50%. They corrected a text-only issue where the Marksman's Touch Teppo stated it granted 100% armor piercing when it only granted 50. Fixed an issue where Widespread Tools upgrade stated it increased the smoke bomb radius to 10 meters when it only does 5. They increased the text-only issue Absolute Shockwave Kanabo upgrade showed 167 instead of 67. There's an issue where the improved ground assassinate icon was larger than intended. Reworded improved sense assassin upgrade to showcase the lingering effect duration in seconds. Reworded the temporal mastery bow upgrade to showcase the slow time duration in seconds. As far as localization, they corrected the German localization and rescued the special guests. Fixed an error where unnecessary characters appeared in the German translation of the plus 50% damage on next hit after a kill, and addressed a typo in the Kirishiden Codex entry for Crystal. Now, spoiler warning, because these all involve quests. Fighting for the cause, they fixed an issue where Kimura K could not be killed because the third attack sequence would not begin. That's kind of weird. I've never had that. The Butterfly Collector, they adjusted the positioning of the Paper Merchant. against the Koguryu, they fixed an issue where players could not complete the quest because Katsuhime was missing. A promise, they addressed an issue where the servant did not respond to interactions. Temple Stories, they fixed an issue where players could not continue due to being unable to interact with Joken Hokyo. And they addressed an issue where killing all Genzaburo soldiers before meeting Koshiro prevented his quest progression. Lost Honor, they fixed an issue where players couldn't progress in the quest because Sadatame was stuck in place. And Homecoming, they fixed an issue where players could not complete this quest after killing the target in version 1.0.6. Now, as far as platform-specific fixes, Critical Hit achievement now unlocks correctly. They corrected the mistranslation of manual for the Chinese localization for HUD settings. And they fixed the typo in the Collector achievement for the German localization on Steam and Ubisoft Connect. Mac OS, the engravings are now correctly awarded when looting a legendary weapon. So there you have it. That's all we've got coming for now. They do still have the roadmap. There are more things coming later. The Night Today is going to be in another update. And some of the other things that we had discussed, they are coming in other updates as well. Basically, this thing was so huge that they weren't able to, do it all now. So we're going to have to wait like another month. But I'm pretty sure with New Game Plus and all these other things, we'll have plenty to hold us over, at least for a month, until we get, our title update 1.0.8. So that's all the patch notes that we have. What do you think so far? Is there anything that you really wanted? Are you satisfied with what we have? Do you want more things coming on? They didn't mention anything about the project, but they did say that we do have the new project coming. So it'll be really weird if we don't see it tomorrow. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, let me know your fears, let me know your hopes. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you guys all in the next one.
Ya Yi!